So how did your TBR go this month, Indy? That good, hey? Yep. Hello, my name is Indy and today I am here with my August wrap-up and September TBR. Woohoo! So, my TBR for this month, well. This was determined before I decided to do Booktubeathon this month, so yep, I didn't read the Maze Runner trilogy. I read the Harry Potter book and I read the first one of the Maze Runner, but I didn't read the other two. I changed up the plan after I posted my video and I was like, oh shoot. Let's get on with my hauling for this month. For the hauling for this month, I only have the one book, but I did do a book haul, which you can see. I will link that down below. It is called Why Am I Doing This to Myself book haul. It is for August, so go and check that out where I haul about 6 or 7 books. 7 books, I think it is. So other than that though, this is one that wasn't included in the haul because I got them all from the same place, and I found The Crowns Game by Evelyn Skye, which I did mention this book in my last YA Chronicles unboxing. I actually went to the shops. I'd been home for like 6 weeks or whatever. I don't know if it's actually been that long, but I'd been home for at least a month and I hadn't gone to the shops to go look at books. So I went to Big W and here it was. I talked about this one in my YA Chronicles box, and this one is about 2 enchanters, a male and a female. It is in the Russian court and they are trying to figure out who is going to be his enchanter, and basically they fall in love. The prince falls in love with the female enchantress and love triangle, disaster, shit happens, and I cannot wait to read this one because I love like court things and like it just, I like Russian setup type of things as well. I've read a couple of them, so I'm really excited to read this one. I'm so happy I have it now. I was like, yay! Alright, for the read this month, as I mentioned before, I have read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child Part 1 and 2. I read this one pretty much at the start of August because, as you know, it came out on the 31st of July, so I read this one pretty early on. I haven't done a book review for it and I don't know why I just didn't do it. I just didn't. I did enjoy this one to some extent. There's lots of mixed feelings about it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It was just okay. And lots of people have that sort of same feeling where it's Harry Potter but also not, and I didn't like how some of the characters worked out. I know it's been a long time since the other books and I can separate these two sort of enough, but it's not the same. I think everyone knows that, and it was just okay for me. Some characters were dumb. The storyline was very interesting, although as I look more into it I keep thinking it's just a very Potter musical, which I love them to death. I have been watching them since 2011. I just feel like this is kind of just a copy of that, but it's hard to say nay because it is also a script for a play, so I don't know. This one was mixed feelings of good and bad. The next book I started reading was Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I have not finished this one. I was hoping to have it finished by the end of the month, but I did not manage to do so. I'm about 140 pages in of this one. I started reading it instead of the Maze Runner like I was supposed to be, and I didn't get it done before I started Booktubeathon, so hopefully I shall be finishing this one very soon. But then of course, as I mentioned before, and I have done a Booktubeathon wrap up for that, if you want to go check that out, I will also link that down below. But I read 4 books for the rest of this month, so a total of 5 this month. I have read Confess by Colleen Hoover, You Know Me Well by Nina LaCour and David Levithan, Sex Criminals by Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky, and The Maze Runner by James Dashner. So if you want to hear my thoughts about all of these books, I will link the Booktubeathon video for you down below, so you can go and check that out. And I also did a vlog experience of that book too, which I will also link down below. So I don't really need to discuss these ones too much. I liked them all, some more than others, is all I'll say about them. Alright, so for the TBRing for September, I'm gonna leave it pretty open-ended because Empire of Stars by Sarah J Maas comes out this month. Woo! I'm so excited. I pre-ordered it when I got my books that are in my book haul. I pre-ordered it then, and I got an email the other day saying it's on its way. Your pre-order will be here in time for the release. I'm so freaking excited. I can't even deal. Like, even if it's a day or two after, I'm okay with that, but like, oh my god, because I actually haven't read any of the physical books that I have on my shelf of the Throne of Glass. I've read them all on ebook, so I'm really excited to get Empire of Storm. So that's gonna take me for ages to probably read, and that's okay with me. So I think it comes out on the 6th of September is my understanding. I don't know how I feel about the thinner pages. I love that she wrote a massive book. It's the biggest one by far, and I love you, Sarah, for that. I don't know how I feel about the thinner, like, Bible type pages, because it's not gonna look like a bigger book. It's gonna be smaller than Queen of Shadows, so I'm a bit like, yeah. about it, and I don't really like the thin page. I'll get over it, I'm sure. But before the 6th of September, I'm hoping to read Six of Crows and finish it because I still have a good like 300 pages or so to read of this one. So that's on the priority list. And then of course Empire of Storms for most of the month because it's gonna take me a long time and I wanna just like read it decently slow. But if I have any time at the end of the month, I definitely want to start reading the Magician series by Lev Grossman. Talked about it in my book haul. I got the box set of 3 books for this one and I really just want to read them. Also because there's a TV show, so like of course I just want to power through them and then watch the TV show, but they just sound so cool. And also one of my friends, Nick, is also reading them at the moment, so I'm like, oh my god, buddy read. So I definitely want to get to this one, but this one is just an we'll see what happens because I'm pretty sure Empire of Storms is going to be like 800 pages or more. Queen of Shadows was huge and I can't believe Queen of Shadows came out a year ago. Oh my god, I can't even right now. This is so weird. But maybe because we had A Court of Mist and Fury in May that it feels like it hasn't been that long. So that is it for my August wrap up and September TBR. I have read a lot. I'm looking forward to a lot in September and it's gonna be an exciting time. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye! So this year, wait. So how does your, I only have 1 month, based off Vlad the Impaler, the story of that girl named Vada. Vika? Oh, her name was Vada. What the fuck? Oh, that's that one.